Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another Veve and Ecomi video. In this one, if I sound kind of weird, man, I'm not supposed to be talking right now. I just got my wisdom teeth removed today, so I wanted to do this video because it's very, very exciting. I'm gonna save y'all. I'm gonna spare y'all the "I was right once again" speech because I mean, at this point, it seems to be an inside joke with everything that gets released these days. So yeah, we can ignore that part and just jump straight into the content. I'm not going to be doing as many videos as usual, obviously, because I shouldn't be talking as much as I am, but I mean, hopefully I heal fast and we can get back to it. But this is very, very big. Before we jump into it, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on notifications. So, basically, what they have confirmed is that we're going to have avatars. We're going to have avatars in the Veveverse, and we're going to be able to wear NFTs. We're going to be able to wear name brand clothes and things like that. We're going to be able to do that, and he also has confirmed that we're going to have, we're going to be able to upgrade cars, change the rims, things like that, like in the vehicles within the Veveverse. And that was a lot of the points that I have been bringing up from the beginning about how profitable that is. And I mean, that's just coming from a gaming place. So you know that games make billions of dollars doing stuff like this if you're from the gaming space. So a lot of people didn't realize how huge this was, saying, oh, this isn't going to be GTA, this isn't going to be that. Doesn't have to be to generate the same type of money or more, because these are real, genuine assets that will retain its value, unlike a car that you trick out in GTA. So that being said, let's jump into it. Enough talking. Let's hear what the man himself has to say.
I appreciate you. First off, shout out to you all, Reese. Nice speaking with you, man. So I got kind of like a two-layered question. Now I know that with the Veveverse, it's going to be multifaceted. I'm assuming that because me and my homies talk a lot about like the thing that certain things lack, or like even game.
Shout out to Veveverse too, by the way. My man's Veveverse came up. He taking the industry by storm out here, man. Shout out to Gamma.
Gamification is the customization of your own character and avatar. Now I'm assuming that we'll be able to fully customize our avatar when it gets to that point.
Yes, yeah. Now you'll be able to customize these things, whether it's in the first stage of the Veveverse or you can do it in the app before it or after it. Like I don't have the.
So yeah, like keyword there is whether it's in the first stage of the Veveverse or you'll be able to do it afterwards. The thing here is that the problem with the Veve community that I've noticed so far is everyone is super, well, not everyone, but a lot of people are super short-sighted. So, like for instance, one of the biggest arguments against $10 is, oh, that would put this above this stuff, all this stuff here. When we're talking about $10, we're talking about over 10 years. So they're talking about what it would do if it happened today. Obviously, it's not happening today. In 10 years, you don't know what it's capable of doing. So using an argument from today for what something is going to do 10 years from now doesn't make sense to begin with. So I think that this is what a lot of people do instead of actually looking forward to what could come in the future. The Veveverse, I'm not expecting it to be GTA right out of the gate. Do I expect that it could be an insane project and have be at maybe Fortnite level, get to GTA level one day? They're aiming for Ready Player One. So yes, at some point in the future, I do believe whether it's 5-10 years down the line, we could see one of the most amazing gaming projects in the world from the Veveverse. I do believe that, because at a certain point, they're going to be creating the collectibles like it's nothing. They're just going to be knocking those collectibles out. What else are they going to do with all their time? They're not going to have anything to do outside of put more effort into the Veveverse and put more effort into the gamification and things like that. Obviously, gamification isn't their top and number one priority, but at the point where you have done everything else, what is there left to do? That enhance the features and enhance everything that you already have. So in the future, that stuff can 100% come. And that's pretty common sense. Like everybody just says, oh, that's not going to be coming. That's not coming this year. This project, they already said this project was going to last 10, 20, 30 years. So why are you talking about what's going to come this year? That's irrelevant. It's like, it's almost as pointless as checking the Veve price every single day. Don't get it twisted. I make videos on the price, but that's mainly to cater to you all who want to hear my opinion on it. I don't look at the price because like this is year one. I'm here to hold to year 10. So I really don't benefit from seeing the price right now. I know that it's not going to do anything crazy right now. So yeah,
timeline on that, but the intention is definitely that, you know, maybe you can get a gold cape for Superman or things like that. All of those items have their own rarity as well, and then you can obviously bundle them into the same collectible. The best example is probably with cars, right? For example, like we've got General Motors as a license, so maybe when those roll out, the first iteration is a certain car, but then eventually you can change the rims or change the paint job or something like that, right? And there might be a ultra rare paint job that you can give it, or an ultra rare rim or a common rim. So
it's similar to playing Call of Duty, and you know how you can get different camos. You gotta complete certain things to get like the diamond camo and the gold camo. It's similar to that, except for when you invest your time into Call of Duty and you invest your money into Call of Duty, you're not actually getting anything. When you invest that time and money into Veve and the Veveverse, because I'm pretty sure some things like paint jobs and stuff like that, you may be able to earn those through doing things actually around the Veveverse. So once you are unlocking these things, it actually has value. It gives you a little bit of value towards your asset. So you are literally playing with different asset classes. You're playing games. It's just completely different. Like this is, you have to really understand where this goes. Like so many people make the argument, oh, you think collectibles are going to be able to compete with Facebook? You think it's going to have the same market cap as this? You think it's going to be a top 6 company in the world? Like you see all these half-baked dumb arguments when if you look at any of the top companies in the world, there was always that one person saying, oh, Amazon, do you really think people are going to be buying stuff from their house? Why not just go to the store? You know that there was that guy. There was that, like, just walk to the store. There was that dickhead in that community. We already know. Like, we don't have to know his exact name. Someone said that because that's just how bearish people look at things. Are you wrong for looking at it that way? Not necessarily, but look at how that turned out for you, for the Amazon dude. So, I mean, yeah, man. Well, let's hear what else this man said, man. Let's hear what else.
So you create, it really creates that market for the parts or for the add-ons as well as the collectibles. Yeah,
that market for the parts and the add-ons and the collectibles. Key word there. And then in the Veveverse, all transactions, you're gonna be able to you're gonna get burns and stuff off of all transactions. And let's say that there's certain rims, there's certain capes, there's certain clothes and stuff that you can only get by purchasing using Omi. And then Omi users, like regular Veve players, regular Veve people, they can use their credit card. They don't have to have a crypto wallet. They don't have to buy not Trust Wallet. They don't have to buy a Ledger. They don't have to buy Ecomi's wallet. They don't have to know anything about crypto. They can literally just use their credit card, buy some Omi, and buy the things they want to buy. Like they see a Superman cake that's gold, and you can only get it with Omi. That's going to incentivize people to use Omi more, and it's going to make it easy to the point where you don't have to know crypto exists or know that you're actually buying a crypto to be in the platform using the crypto. So I think that a lot of people are really missing out on the full vision of this project and the scale and the level that this could go to. This could revolutionize the collectibles industry. It could revolutionize the content creating industry, especially when it comes to content creators like YouTubers and things like that. TikTokers, YouTubers. It could revolutionize that industry. It could revolutionize gaming. It brings so much to so many different industries. Comic books, like it could revolutionize comic books, especially if you can look at a comic book, see animations while you're reading, and see certain parts played out or something. This is changing so many different industries of the world. Veve can literally become a giant and a king when it comes to entertainment. So, I mean, when people say, oh, you think collectibles going to do this, collectibles going to do that? No, I absolutely do not. But Veve is actually more of a tech company. They have augmented reality. They're sitting here. They could potentially have movies. They're going to have sound. They're going to have collectibles. They're going to have gamification. They're going to have all these different things. You're talking about one element that's not even the biggest thing. Like, yes, Veve is a collectibles app, but that's not one of the biggest. Well, that is one of the biggest selling points, but it gets bigger than that, and that's what's crazy about it. Veve is a collectibles app, and there's other things that Veve offers that's just as equal to collecting. It's insane. What Veve is doing has never been done before in the history of the world. So, yeah.
Right. Oh, now that'd be crazy. Absolutely crazy. And then, so you kind of already answered my question. So I was thinking too, because it can even get down to a further layer in regards to like collectibles. So not only a statue of some sort, but also you could get like an ultra rare, I don't know, Batman utility belt that comes for the avatar, or like a Thor's hammer you can walk around with, or like, you know, a secret rare Mark V Iron Man suit. So things like that are kind of like being thought of in the process.
Yeah, absolutely.
This man, like, that's a great question, Gamma. This is the stuff that I've been talking about since I came into the community. I literally was talking about this stuff. Like, these were some of my first videos that I made on the channel talking about stuff like this, and how that's what it sounded like the vision was. So this was my understanding, literally walking into the community. And this is the stuff that made me invest. I feel like there was so many hints, so much information leading to this, to that. That's why when people say that there's no token utility and things like that, it's like people are just looking at what's available today. If you're investing in something that has 100% of what they have to offer today, if it's priced where Veve is, then that's not a good sign. That means that people don't care about what they have to offer. The biggest selling point of Veve is that they don't have damn near anything released. We're not on exchanges, like they haven't revealed all the brands. They haven't dropped NFTs for the brands. Like, Veve is successful and it has released damn near nothing. This is what makes Veve a great buy. So I think that people just have to think more like experienced investors and less like I don't know, beginners. But I think a lot of this community is beginners. It's bringing a lot of new people here, but you just gotta switch the mindset, really change the mindset, and understand what it means to be an investor. And well, to be fair, a lot of investors in a lot of communities think they know more than who they're investing in. I think dumb people with money just throw money around, and that's just part of society. That's gonna always be there. But oh yeah, by the way, anybody who get offended by me saying dumb people with money throwing it around, you're probably who I'm talking about. I'm just saying.
And I guess that's why we keep reiterating that, you know, what we're seeing now is the very early versions of what's available, because eventually, yeah, the more interaction, the more customization, really, the more ways we can give you as a user to express yourself or express your fandom, the more things we're going to try and build in that direction. So, yep, all.
And honestly, I think this is pretty obvious that this was going to be the direction, because if you think about it, when you go to these Comic-Con events and things like that, it's people dressed up as characters all the time anyway. So if you can dress up as your favorite characters and stuff, do you really think that they're not going to think about that for the Veveverse and be able to swap out clothes and wearables and things like that, like within the Veveverse? Come on now.
All definitely coming.
Awesome. That is absolutely amazing, because that's going to blow stuff out the water, because now we can think about not only collectibles as in what you'll have in your, you know, virtual mansion, but what collectible you will have on as well, which is even a deeper layer. That's kind of crazy. So
exactly. You want to know what's crazy about that? Like, this, obviously, this isn't confirming Jordans or anything like that. In the black community, the black culture, buying Jordans, buying the newest clothes and things like that, it's like, it's a standard. That's what we do in the black community. So somebody tells me, one of my homies say, oh, I just bought these new Jordans. I tell them, I just bought these Jordans on Veve. How much you can sell yours for? Look at how much I can sell mine for. It's a difference. Like, this is an asset. You're wearing shoes right now. This is an asset, and it's them shoes. It's like, but those not real, but this is real. The money that I get from it is real. So this is something that could really cater to everyone. Veve has something for everyone. And the possibilities is just crazy, man. Possibilities is crazy. Hopefully people are starting to see it a little bit more.
I appreciate that. I mean, that was one of my main questions, and I'll lead the floor to somebody else. Appreciate you, Reed.
Yo, shout out to the homie Gamma, man. Gammaverse out here going crazy. That was a great question, man. Great perspective, great mindset. The people who get it, they always ask the best questions. I definitely appreciate questions like this. And the answers that Reef gave was beautiful. I mean, he finally has confirmed a lot of the stuff that, I mean, we basically knew. But, I mean, it's good to hear it from Reese himself. But that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm going to end the video here. As always, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on notifications. I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out, y'all.